Hello there, Neeny Weenie.
Hey.
How you doing?
I was doing okay. Where do you want to go?
What do you mean you were doing okay?
Well, I was
Are you
doing
not okay now?
I was doing okay until you sent that extremely rude text that made my eyes turn red and question whether or not I should put a fucking gun to your head and then pull the trigger. But luckily, I got a bit of blow, and I took that blow, and I'm feeling a lot better now.
Oh, we've always done a little banter from each other. I mean, what's wrong?
A little bit of banter. That wasn't banter. That was me. Let's just say that kind of banter. It'll probably get you in trouble in the future. Well, you know what I'm saying?
Sure, but you did email, or you did tell Rose to email me, and today's my day off.
Oh my God!
I'm going to Home
Holy
Depot
shit!
later. I'm going to Home Depot.
Oh my God! It's your day off. Oh man! I just fucking flew here after 6 months. You dumb cunt. And I, had some business I wanted to discuss with you. And your stupid ass was so inconvenienced getting out of bed to have a conversation about business that you sent me this stupid text. So my apologies for being a little upset.
Listen. Ooh. That's in the box.
What?
Here, I got a present for you.
Okay.
There you go for the text. You can't even get those anymore.
Oh. Wow.
They're very rare. That's extremely rare.
Thank you.
Of course. I'm a loot goblin now.
Do you have any gasoline?
I don't think that works, unfortunately. But it looks cool.
We could try it though.
I tried it when I tried to burn a man alive the other day. Oh, that was fun.
You burnt a man alive.
Yeah, you annoyed me.
Right. Let's find a nice little spot. Where can we go?
Let's go to
you know what my favorite thing about meetings are? It's finding somewhere to talk. And
I love the resort.
Huh?
I said I love the resort. I'm surprised that we didn't go there.
We could have went to the resort. We can go to the resort. Actually, you know what? What about the pier in Polito? That's closer.
Pier's good. I meet a lot of clients there.
Fantastic.
It's been a while since I've seen this car.
It's a nice car. It's my first day driving it, actually.
Wait, is this the Ferrari?
Yeah.
Oh. Right.
ZBTVL thacoop baby ZBTVL.
Yeah, I've only seen it once.
Yeah, it's I bought the thing and then it was like sitting in my garage here. I was over somewhere overseas and then I gave it to Castle, and now Castle like drives it around. It's a nice car. I like it.
Thank God. I'm tired of. I was tired of getting asked who bought the Ferrari.
What do you mean?
Well, for months, people kept coming up to me. Matthew Payne, did you buy the Ferrari? And I'm like, no, I didn't buy the Ferrari. I didn't buy the Ferrari.
Oh my God. Yeah, I can imagine that must have been.
But the people thought it was either you, me, or you.
Yeah, I mean, of course it would be. Who else was going to afford this thing?
Everyone else is just a peasant. They're not on a level.
Well, I mean, I bought it for $2.5 million. So
that's cheap.
Yeah, well, I'm the fact that it even went for $2.5 million means that there are people in the city that got more cash than you might imagine. I don't actually recall who the other bidder was.
I marked the pier. Yeah, okay, you know where you're going.
All right. So, how's life?
Things are normal nowadays. Things are quiet. You know, I just do foreclosures. I just do business. I mean, we've got a lot to talk about, though.
You just casually kill people, right? Yeah.
I just pop off.
Yeah.
I just pop off.
and then you tell them who it's for.
What? What the fuck did that mean? Shit.
What is this you're wearing right now?
I mean, there's a hoodie and jeans.
Oh, it looks like a life preserver.
It literally is my day off. You know, I took today. I took yesterday off, and I took today off.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had a day off in like a long time.
Really?
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a day off.
What's a day off for you?
Well, I don't talk about houses or any real estate business,
Oh,
and you know that's why I maybe I was a little rolled, but you know
Mm-hmm.
I
but
I
it's
had a
not
day
going to
off.
happen again. I get it.
What did you mean back there? What'd that mean?
Well, what I mean is, I'm trying to understand why Payne Gang, or whatever the fuck, knows about this.
Oh. I see you've talked to some people.
They've talked to me, yes.
Well, where do I begin? You know, this is not a 2-minute story.
Okay.
This is a very long, complicated, convoluted story.
All right.
You know, it all started, Neeny Weenie, when we talked a long time ago. You gave me an idea about the warehouses. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And I told you I'd get it done.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it done. And I have a lot of clients now. I produce and construct a lot of warehouses for people, including your boys.
Mm-hmm.
And well, it's a really good story. All right.
Yeah, it sounds amazing.
It's basically, I took your vision because you gave me that vision, and I owe you for it. And I made it a reality. You understand?
Okay.
And then I needed some muscle because I needed to protect the integrity in the secrecy of these warehouses, because as you know, they're illegal, they're off the grid. They're unmarked. The government does not know about them. The police do not know about them. So I had to get some muscle. So I formed to be honest, it was kind of a joke. It's called Payne Gang.
I love the fact that you're charging me for these warehouses too. That's a great part of the story. But please continue.
We'll get into that. And then, so I constructed some boys together.
All right.
And we didn't really do anything. We just kind of we were just kind of a team. Well, one of the warehouses got leaked. The location.
All right.
Buck Colton.
Yeah.
All right.
I remember.
Buck Colton sat down with me, and he said, Matthew Payne, I want to know what you know. Did someone just pull up?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Insurance.
You think I'm gonna hurt you or something like that?
Excuse me?
I'm just a realtor. Jesus. All right, let me continue my story. I mean, who is this? Because I don't like to tell this stuff in front of people that I do not trust. Who is that?
They're not. They'll wait there.
Oh, is that Jay? Yeah, Jay's fine. Anyway, Buck came into my tower. Long story short, he told me that Buck was so curious why people respected me, why people wanted to work with me, why people would not hurt me, and he told me he said I used to work for Nino Chavez and I pushed high-end guns for him.
Huh?
You know, and you know about all that, and then I met with your boys and all that, and we kind of had some conversations, and but it all tied in together because Buck was the one that found out about my warehouses, and he was threatening my warehouses, but he was also threatening to use your information and use you as leverage for me to trust him. So he used you to try to get in with me, and then well, I was gonna. But back then I didn't really know what to do. That's why I had people. I'm sure you heard the names, Vinny, Slim, and Booty Woody. They're my boys. And we ended up, we killed Buck. So we killed 4 people, actually. But it was kind of for the same cause.
Where'd you go?
We killed Buck. We killed a guy named Preston. Edward. Shit, what was that other guy? Oh, yeah, Sun Moon. Well, Sun Moon is back, but, we fucked him up. Let's just say we blew him up with C4. But, well, actually, Sun Moon we dropped off in an ocean and shot him uncontrollably. At what were you saying? You said I said your name about all this or something.
Mm-hmm.
God, hold on. There was Sun Moon, Edward, Preston, Buck. Fuck. We killed so many people. Oh my God, we killed a lot of people. Oh, the dragon head. Dragon. We killed Dragon. Now, this was. It was kind of convoluted. These things had to do with you and had to do with me because. So what Buck leaked the warehouses to his crew. So Buck started a crew. I don't even remember the name at this point, but it was like the Misfits or something like that. But like the wannabe Misfits. So Buck leaked all the warehouse information, which compromises everyone because it compromises your boys and it compromises a lot of the big people around in the city. So the Payne gang went after them. And, we took care of business. And I'm going to be honest, that was the first time I've ever had to hurt anyone. Ever. And I won't lie to you, I don't think I really said your name too plainly, but maybe
Buddha knows.
Well, of course he does. As we were slicing Dragon's head off, he was screaming your name. It was inevitable. I mean, no, it would have been inevitable. Sun Moon was screaming your name too.
Sun Moon?
Well, not Sun Moon, but Dragon and Buck. Sorry. Honestly, it was going to be inevitable.
What did they say? Is their soul left their body? How did you get rid of them? Did you slice their neck so you could watch the blood squirt out as they try to fumble some word sounds out of their throat?
That was pretty
Was
good.
it goggling? Did you drown them?
Buck screamed like a little bitch. Payne, I trusted you. Then we blew that motherfucker up with we didn't blow him up, but we lined him up like a goddamn firing squad. We're like 4 people, and we unloaded into that motherfucker like we so many guns. It was satisfying.
You killed him with guns?
Yes, we were on a very time crunch with Buck.
Okay.
Buck leaked
Was
the
this like
information.
baby's first assassination?
Well, you got to remember, I want to point this out here. I am just a realtor. I'm I'm not a caller. No, I'm not
Well,
a murderer.
you are.
I did my best. Well, now I am, but I did my best. I did my best. So we killed Buck, and then Sun Moon and Dragon we took out to El Gordo, I believe it is, by the water, and we
Did you slice his neck?
We chopped Dragon's head off very slowly.
Good. See, that's the way to do it.
And then Sun Moon, he was unloaded upon. And then this Preston guy, we dropped him off a fucking right up at Chiliad. We dropped that motherfucker off. And then this Edward guy, we took him to a tunnel and we blew him up with C4. Now, if I did say your name in some capacity, it was not intentional. But I can tell you this, Nini. Those boys, I trust them with my life. And I know they'll trust me. But I don't really
And
think
they would never do anything to hurt you, right, Payne?
Well, I don't think they would.
And they would never do anything to you to get to me.
No.
Okay.
Well, I don't think they know. They don't really know anything. I don't think I disclosed anything, and I'm gonna be honest. I still don't even know what the fuck you do. Nino, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I can speculate here, but I still don't know what the fuck you do. I mean, I got an idea, but I don't really want to know what the fuck you do.
I like that relationship.
And if they know, I never said. Listen, I never said. You know, the wine the Payne gang was killing for was the warehouses. You know, but there was also.
Right.
I told them that they wanted some reinsurance about these motherfuckers dying, and I said it had a cost, and then that's why Johnny was there. Johnny spoke his words.
What did Dragon or Buck say before they asked?
Buck was just trying to convince me. Like he was just. Buck kidnapped me, but like before all this happened, he kidnapped me, and he wanted to know why the fuck everyone liked me, why no one would touch me.
Buck kidnapped you?
Oh, absolutely. That motherfucker's crazy. That guy's a psycho. And then at the
Who's with him?
Just him.
Buck by himself.
Yeah, motherfucker kidnapped Slam too.
How did one guy kidnap both of you?
Well, we were just casually at the tower, and he came up and pointed a gun to us. Got us. We didn't really. We weren't. We weren't really thinking about him. This came out of the blue. Motherfucking Slim wanted to slice his dick off, but I had to hold him back.
Why?
Because I wanted to know what the fuck he wanted, and then it turned out
you could have sliced off his cock, and then still asked him why.
Oh, we definitely interrogated him. But he didn't really divulge anything about you. Only to me. He said that I used to work for Nino and I moved very, very high-end guns and equipment. Heavy, even, is what it was his wording.
I see.
Dragon really didn't say much. Like I said, it's been a long time, and I wish I could recall them a little bit better. But it has been a moment. It has been a few months. But Dragon, I met with Dragon on a bridge, and I handcuffed him, and we took him, and we interrogated the Dragon, and Dragon knew about all the warehouses, and then Dragon, you know what that motherfucker did?
What did he do?
Motherfucker went to the cops. But luckily, we checked all that out. None of it panned out. I don't know shit. And then this Edward guy, apparently he knew a little bit about you and about the warehouses, so we blew that motherfucker up. And
Edward knew about
he don't
me?
remember shit.
Interesting.
But I don't believe anyone knows anything regarding you at all, though.
Okay.
And if they've all been blown up and taken care of, and this was 2 or 3 months ago, and you're not talked about. If anything, when your name's mentioned, it's quite disrespectful. Nino, I gotta be honest. It's hard. It's hard hearing me. It's hard for me as a businessman, and when we did good business together, and you gave me the vision. But when I talk to these motherfuckers and I say I do things, I said I can't wait to see Nino, and they're like, Nino who? Nino who? And these are probably the motherfuckers that you help out every day.
How's that a bad thing?
They say it in more of Nino's irrelevant.
Who said that?
I mean, everyone says it. I'm gonna be honest.
Give me a name.
I'll think about it. I'll,
What do you mean? Everyone says it, so give me a fucking name.
I don't like to say names, and
Well, give me a fucking name.
let's stick to the story. We'll get back.
No,
to
this
that.
is part of the story. This is part of the story. Who's saying that?
I mean, it's just like everybody. Like you can probably go to any gang member to this day and be like, I just, I say I'm a good business partner with Nino or something like that. And they're like, Nino, who? Like who? Well, the reason I say that is just people are greedy around here, and they use you for everything you got. Like, you know what? I didn't get all scot free with the boys there. I had to sell Buddha. Listen, by the way, I only tell you this because I know you'll take it to the grave. And anything you tell me, I'll take it to the grave. You know? Mm-hmm. Would you agree we have that relationship?
Yeah, I would agree with that. I don't run my mouth, regardless of who it is.
And this is nothing on the boys, and this is nothing secret, but for the work that we did, I had to give Buddha a mansion for like 80% off. I had to give Vinny a mansion for 80% off. I had to pay Slant a fuck ton of money. Now, rightfully so, but it was just unfortunate. I mean, nothing's free in this world. But what I'm trying to say is, I did a lot. I hope I did do right by you.
No, you did, and I appreciate it.
And if I'm not a professional moiterer. I did my best. But everything's died down. I did my due diligence. Slim, Buddha, I stayed on the cops. I worked with the cops, like in terms of talking to them. There was an investigation that the only investigation that led to anything is I have a Mercedes, and that's all they had.
Interesting.
They went cold. They went very cold.
Where did that come into question?
There was. So when we were meeting at the resort, we were just actually casually meeting. The crew we were meeting, we were being spied on, and my Mercedes was at that location. But it had no relevance or bearing because this was like days before anything happened.
Okay. All right, fantastic.
But in terms of charging your boys, yes, I do. But I mean, those warehouses, they don't run them. I've got the crews. Those costs,
right,
those running, and I only charge them $50,000 for 2 tier 2s. Have you seen them yet?
I've seen them.
So that's my tier 2. The auction like you asked for, the stage and all that, and normally the 75 a piece. I only charge them 50 for 2.
Oh, so you're giving me 25% off. That's not bad.
Well, wouldn't that be more? The 75 each, and then I'm only charging 50 for
33%, whatever.
Yeah, I mean.
I see what you're saying. Fair enough.
I mean, it's the bare minimum to keep those places running.
All right. Okay.
But No, I mean, you can ask anyone around here. No one knows shit. I've never said anyone. You know, I've had my own issues, you know, with people, but everything's been kind of quiet lately. It's mainly just gangs versus gangs nowadays. There's not a whole lot of going on.
That's going to change soon.
Good. There's a lot of, you might meet some new faces. Well, I think the East Side Ballos are
Ladies?
new.
Any ladies?
I got a lot of ladies.
Yeah? You got a lot of ladies now?
Yeah, I got a lot of money.
Really?
I got nice cars.
Wow.
I got a lot of money.
Start walking. I'm glad we had this talk. Makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, of course. You know, I'm really glad that I could take your idea and you know, make good with it. And your boys are my number one priority. You know, I've already relocated them once. We thought there was a compromise. I immediately moved them. You know, they get expedited services, and I didn't charge them for that service either. I don't charge y'all for the construction fees. I take the cost.
Yeah, no, I don't mind paying. It would be free is not in my nature.
Perfect. But I can tell you, the names that I just mentioned, you know, we might have internal beef, but when we say business is business, we don't fuck around.
Wait, what do you
Those
mean?
guys, I mean, we all have our internal drama, you know, like Slim and I beef over the VU, you know, Booty Woody hates me internally, you know, and Vinny's my mom. I just call him my mom, you know, but when we say business, when we call upon the Payne gang, we don't fuck around. It was the smoothest operation you'll ever see. Not a single cop, not anything. It was like a goddamn bunch of professional assassins.
That's good. That's good.
What I'm trying to say is they're very trustworthy.
All right.
And they know a lot about me. And I know a lot about them, and we've never had problems.
All right, that's good. That's what I wanted to hear. So, long story short, what you're saying is that they know because someone else said my name. You didn't tell them.
I mean, I don't remember specifically.
See, that's a problem because going forward, our business remains between us. I don't give a fuck who it is.
I don't think I ever directly said we're doing this for Nino.
See, but the thing is, when you say I don't think, that means you could have.
I just don't recollect. That's all. You know, it was a long time
I would
ago.
expect more of I did not, because I never would. I think that's a pretty fair ask.
Well, it's definitely a fair ask, but it was inevitable.
The past is the
You know,
past. So let's think about the future.
I'm better than I've learned a lot since then. You know, I've come a long way. Listen, you gotta understand. I was a goddamn relative that I was selling houses, and then one overnight that I got to murder some people.
Yeah, no, I get it. You're in over your head at the time. You had to quickly make some decisions.
I shit on myself.
You what?
Like, you know, the saying, you shit on yourself.
That's not a saying.
Well,
did you actually fucking shit on yourself?
Later that night, but no one was around. Just a little pool.
I'll grab some gas real quick.
All right. So, how long you in town for?
I don't know yet. I took care of quite a bit, and depending on where things go, we'll
See
see.
you tomorrow.
I don't know about that.
100%.
I don't know. I don't. Probably not.
100%.
Maybe.
Most definitely.
Maybe.
100%.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Well, you know, that's okay.